Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Rayne Yoga. Originally I intended this video to be a yoga class just like all the rest of the full moon, new moon classes. It's a energy reading connected with yoga class, ending with sound bath. But I don't know about all of you, but this full moon in Libra lunar eclipse was extremely intense. And it still is. It's the day of it. It happened this morning, and I felt like the best thing I could do to support you in your healing and this energy is to simply give a crystal bowl sound bath. And I also have a tongue drum here that will play at the beginning and the end of today's video. So to talk to this moon, if you don't already know the energy behind it, it was very relationship driven in the sense of it could be relationships with your family, it could be relationships with your friends, relationship with your significant others, and drastic changes and things coming into light. And this is all a full circle kind of closure or end to the new moon that was in Libra back in October. So whatever was happening then has resurfaced in a way that it can be shut, that it can be closed. So there's a lot of endings. I feel like a lot of overwhelm of emotions. And so you might be feeling all of that. And so instead of really moving our bodies, it is known in tradition, in our ancestors, in the natives, to actually go into prayer during a time of a lunar eclipse or eclipse in general. It's a time where there's this merging and darkness that comes through. And so it's a time of prayer. It's a time for stillness, which is why I felt like a sound bath, specifically with crystal bowls, could help support that. That can bring you to that state of ease within yourself, to come to peace and prayer with whatever endings or drastic situations have come into light in this full moon. So with that said, I wanted to use my oracle cards, but I can't find them anywhere at the moment. So instead I found my empowerment cards. So I actually think this works out perfectly because right now we want to feel empowered. We feel like we're in this overwhelm of emotions and like, oh my gosh, kind of energy. This is a lot. So we need a little empowerment. We need a little bit of motivation. We need a little bit of positivity. So we don't need to pull a tarot card of the Tower or anything like that because we're already feeling it. We're already feeling the Tower energy. And maybe the Hermit, wanting to hermit and isolate and to find the balance between the two, and that is Libra. Libra is all about balance. I am a Libra sun, so it's really important to me in my life and in my relationships to have balance, to have give and take equally, and that's what partnership is. And for all of you, check where Libra is on your chart and how this full moon affected it, but that's really what this full moon was coming into, was basically, is this relationship serving you and the other beneficially, equally? If it's not, you let it go. You have to move on and evolve and grow and learn from that karmic attachment, whether it's a friend, a person you thought was like soulmate, or a family member. And that doesn't necessarily mean fully have to let go of that connection and bond, right? Especially if it's a family member. It's their family, right? Their blood. So how can you let go, but also be someone to say, hey, this is not healthy for us. We need to step away, but, have also that balance of, if you need, coming from a place of love, if you need that support or you need me, I will always love you. I will always care about you. So kind of keeping that in mind, but with that energy. So don't let it suffocate you. Don't let it push you down. This is a lot. This is a really massive full moon, first of the spring year, endings, new beginnings. Okay. So with that said, I'll pull an empowerment card, And we'll kind of let that be our guide for our intention. Now, if you already have a personal intention that you would like to set for yourself for today, go right ahead. This practice is obviously not a yoga practice, so if you want to roll out a mat for comfort, you can. You can grab a blanket, a bolster, an eye pillow, headphones if that helps you take in the frequency sounds better, a water nearby. Allow yourself permission to move, to adjust. You don't have to stay still in a meditation. You don't have to do anything that's uncomfortable to your body. This is all about self-love, to give yourself permission to be as you are, whatever that means. You could even choose to listen to the sound bath and do a flow on your own. Yeah. So with all of that encompassed and said, please grab whatever you need to get comfortable. All right, we'll go ahead and pull hopefully one card, but I let spirit decide. So I have an intention of one card, but sometimes more fall out. So we'll see what spirit has to empower us. What strong message do you have to push forth from this full moon eclipse? All right, we got humor. And it's, you know, very young, light energy there. There's a cat and a girl fairy floating around with joy. Laugh at yourself. Listen to your heart. Let nothing steal your happiness. Oh, so powerful, because right now you're feeling heavy. Most likely, we're all feeling heavy. This is intense, right? So don't allow anything to steal your happiness. Find something and anything that can bring you joy. The simplicity of just stepping outside or moving your body, doing what you're about to do now, listen to a sound bath. I'll read what it has in here if I can flip to it. Today, so this is kind of like an affirmation. If you want to repeat it after me, you can. I'll read it twice, just so it kind of gets in the mind. Today I will focus on joy. I now see the good and happy moments that surround me and give thanks. I will not complain. Instead, I will laugh at the comedy of life and let nothing keep me from my happiness. I will let humor fill my heart with rainbows, fun fill my soul with stars, and dance even if it rains. So again, today I will focus on joy. I now see the good and happy moments that surround me and give thanks. I will not complain. Instead, I will laugh at the comedy of life and let nothing keep me from my happiness. I will let humor fill my heart with rainbows, fun fill my soul with stars, and dance even if it rains. All right, guys. So with that as our intention, I'll leave the card up to look at me. Go ahead and create any wiggle shifts, adjustments that you feel like you need. Allow yourself to kind of settle in. Take a few deep breaths. This is your time to listen to your body, to allow yourself to sink deep into stillness and silence. spirits, ancestors. This is your time. Take a deep, full inhale. An audible exhale out the mouth. Allow yourself to make sound. Deep inhale. Audible exhale out. Sigh. Allow yourself the safety and permission to release emotion, to release attachment, to release whatever is necessary for the next several minutes. Deepen your breath. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, coming back to your body. Rolling the wrists, rolling the ankles as you lengthen the body. And finding your way eventually upright to a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like to you. And here we seal our practice with our mantra. We'll do one sound of Om followed by 3 Shantis and a closing Om. So go ahead and let's take a deep inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Next inhales for the Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a deep breath in again. Exhale, palms to heart center. Bowing the chin to the chest, the head down to the hands. Sending yourself love and compassion. Every yoga class the last 3 days, showing up to this moment, has embodied different elements of what we're feeling. From restorative relaxation to power and punching and anger to compassion towards yourself and love towards yourself. And all 3 of these elements will guide you through. Just trust the process. Sending you all love and light, and I'm so grateful to have you here. All you new people and my old people, I want you just to know from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful. From my heart to yours, love and light. Namaste. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already.